And we're live. You've got Mel. And Mel has a wonderful pair of guests today, Perez and Misha Zeganev,
Yeah.
all
Hello,
the way from Brooklyn, Brooklyn to Israel,
from Brooklyn to Israel.
and everywhere else, everywhere else. This is incredible. I'm so happy that you're on the show. Who introduced us? Anita Wardell?
Anita Wardell. And I met Anita Wardell over 30 years ago when I was hosting a session at the BIM House in Amsterdam. And she wanted to come up and sing during the session. And after I heard that woman sing, we were instant friends and have never stopped being friends for over 30 years.
That's amazing. You can hold the mic a little bit closer when you're talking.
Okay,
And we start out, Perez, we start the show with a jingle.
absolutely.
So, we got to have the jingle. Without the jingle, there's no You've Got Mel.
We need the jingle.
I,
Let's hear
I,
it.
absolutely. And I worked so hard on it.
Get a chair, grab a seat, or we'll sweep you off your feet. We move, we groove, you got Mel. Ease your legs, rest a while, all you gotta do is smile. We're swell, can't you tell you got Mel? When the show begins, you better hold on real tight, or before you know it, you'll be high as a kite. Take a break, settle down, we're the only show in town. SRO, don't you know you got Mel? Give it up, don't think twice, we're a hurricane on ice. What the hell, give a yell, ring your bell, show and tell. Mademoiselle, give a smell, you got Mel.
You've got Mel.
Get a chair, grab a seat.
Oh, once is more than enough. And Mel has Perez and Misha.
Absolutely.
And
Happy
as we
to
say,
be
and
here.
as we say in Russian, я очень счастливый.
Yeah.
Я
Я очень
очень
счастлив.
рад сегодня.
I love it.
Exactly. Я очень
Сегодня
рад.
утром. Okay, so Perez, I'm so honored to have you on the show. I'm thinking that before you tell us your story, and you have one amazing life story, why don't you sing something? People around the world want you to sing something.
I think
Uh,
that'll be
do I get to pick a song?
yes. Well, from the
So
five that I emailed you.
yeah, but I'm a big Gershwin fan.
Okay.
What do you have from Gershwin?
I'm gonna sing, but not for me.
Ah,
The Gershwin moment. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. Unlucky stars above, but not for me. We love to lead the way. I found all kinds of gray that any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. I hope it lasts and also like our days. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess he's not for me. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. Unlucky stars above, but not for me. With love, with love to lead the way. I found the kinds of great any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. I hope it lasts and also like a days. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess he's not for me. Oh no, I guess he's not for. No, he's not for. I guess he's not for me.
Wow,
It's
incredible.
tradition in the house.
I mean, how lucky does a guy gotta be?
Oh, I
So,
mean,
so Perez, your life, dear. How did you get to be that way? Hi
oh,
ho, alas and lack a day.
I've had a beautiful journey in life. I feel very fortunate.
We need
I
we need a bit more volume for some reason when
Oh,
you when
okay.
you
How's
talk.
that? Is that better? Okay.
I think so.
So I've had an interesting life. I was born, and 9 months later, I was put into a foster care, and I met this family, Evelyn Steiner and Ozzy Steiner, and I lived with them for a few years, and then was given back to my natural parents, and then lived, you know, of many years with them. But I was always an artist. At the age of 3, if I heard a song, for some reason I was able to remember the lyrics and the melody. There are stories that they used to tell me when I was a little girl. I went to high school of art and design. In New York, there are specialized high schools. And so I was fortunate enough to get into high school of art and design. My first desire towards expressing myself was photography. So I majored in photography, and I mastered the art of photography, and I learned how to print, and I graduated top of my class in high school of art and design. Moved to Los Angeles because as a New Yorker, it's like you always want to see what's happening on the West Coast. And I did learn how to surf, but I was working in an art department, and I believe it was Canon Films, and one of the art directors was playing either Miles Davis or Charlie Parker, and I fell hard in love with jazz. I wasn't raised with it, but I just started to engross myself. Funniest thing is I was actually singing in punk and new wave bands back then. So I made a total transition to starting to discover, the art of jazz. And I dove into Bill Evans. I dove into
Oh,
Charlie Parker, John Coltrane. It's like these are the people that influenced me, and I believe, that they impacted my life. Um, so LA life was pretty fun, but I came back to New York because my foster father was diagnosed with stomach cancer. So I came back to help that part of the family with his transition, and then I moved to Holland. Because the artist that I am, I ended up in Amsterdam, and I was lucky enough to become part of the Bimhouse family. So I became a member, and that's where I went. I consciously made the decision to go from a visual form of art to the art of storytelling through song. And that is how I brand myself, because I am a storyteller. And when you sing a song, you have to live a song. You can have all the technique in the world and be, all of that, but if you can't live a song, it's something that I would not. I have to really engross yourself and become a true storyteller. So I went from a visual art to a vocal art, to storytelling and the art
the,
of
the,
it.
the story, Perez, is a little analogous of a painter, singer, songwriter named Joni Mitchell.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So there is for some people, and one of the things that I've noticed is that sometimes jazz singers have to close their eyes
Yes.
while they're singing
Absolutely.
in order
Absolutely.
to be in the story of the music.
Absolutely. So also, then you can feel all the musicians around you, and then you start to communicate with what they're doing and interact with them in the moment as you're telling that story. Every song is a story. If it's a bebop song, if it's a bossa nova song, if it's a ballad, it's a story.
I love when you say that because I have a course in popular music, and this is exactly what I teach my students. That
Absolutely.
a song either has to tell a story or be a story.
It's so true. And I've listened throughout the years of hours and hours and hours of music to choose my repertoire. As an artist, That's part of your job. Your job as an artist is to listen for hours. And it's funny because I see people on social media and it just cracks me up. It's like, what is your favorite Joe Beam song? And I just look at my computer and I say, well, darling, I'm not going to tell you that. I think you should go into your room, listen to like 7 or 8 hours of Joe Beam, and pick out your favorite song and do it. I mean, I'll go there.
Do you sing anything Bill Evans wrote?
You see, Detour Head is a song that he had on a live at the Village Vanguard, and I do sing Detour Head, but I don't have that sheet music out right now.
Okay.
Clear day, why am I the only one traveling this way? How strange the road to love should be so easy. Yeah, it's a great song.
Beautiful. So I need a little space from the mic, so we
Okay.
don't have too much. Zoom does not do justice to your singing nor to Misha's playing. This is so much fun. What is the story you're going to sing now?
The story I want to sing now is a song that I wrote for my foster mother, Evelyn Steiner. And the name of the song is called Eva's Tune.
And you wrote this?
Yes.
What, the lyrics and the music?
I sang the melody to Bill Gearhart, who was the piano player I met in Amsterdam years ago. And it's funny because Bill, his style of playing is very close to Bill Evans. So here we go. Welcome to the world, imagination. Look into your heart and you will see the carnival has just begun. Have faith and trust in the gifts that life brings. Welcome to the world of exploration. Seek out knowledge, truth, and you'll be free. A glass half empty does not please. Life is for learning, so climb life's loving tree. Every day there's a part you play. Take your brothers and sisters by the hand, help them to understand. You see, it's not your final destination. It's how you travel there and grace the scene. If you listen and you learn, find the joys of living love's way. That's for me. Every day there's a part you play. Take your brothers and sisters by the hand, help them to understand. Biggest tune. Take your brothers and sisters by the hand and help them to understand.
An original.
That is an original. Little original bossa nova.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're in your house now,
Yes.
and you're professional photographer,
Yes, I've left that art alone for a few years.
and the walls are bare, Perez.
Oh no, no, the wall here is bare, but I mean, I will post. I mean, there's some original artwork that I can show you.
You can post in the comments
I'm
on
gonna
the.
post some of my original photography. Yeah, absolutely, in the comments a little later, so that you guys can see my vision as a photographer. And I love the art of black and white photography. For me, that's I had so much fun, hours and hours and hours in the darkroom learning how to make prints, because once again, it's a story with each image, So
Amazing. So I'm also very partial to piano.
hello.
Yeah. So
I
yeah, this is about you, dear, and
Okay.
I'm nowhere in Misha's league. The only thing that I've learned to do is to play piano when I sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I don't have Misha available, I can still take my piano and go gig somewhere.
Good.
Sweet.
Good.
And also I know which keys I do my songs in.
Oh, that's
That's a big relief for any piano player. So you don't have to look for keys on the stage, you know.
I have this disagreement. Should I do this in the key of C or in the key of C? Okay, I'll do it in C.
That's good.
So when did you meet Misha?
Oh gosh, I met Misha when I first moved back to New York City. So that's over 20 years ago. And he and I have been doing gigs forever. And we have a funny joke about
Shrink.
there was this gig that he could drive. He was always driving us to gigs. I had this steady gig in Long Island, okay, and it was weekly. It was fabulous, but they had the shrimp there was beyond. He would order it all the time, and when we lost the gig, because of times that changed, he goes, "I lost the gig to Perez because I ate too much shrimp." It's I mean, he and I have been together for over 20 years, ever since I've been back in America 20 years now. So
And it does sound like that.
oh yeah, it's
When you perform together, you don't need a bass and drummer.
no, in fact, it's really interesting because recently I have about a year ago I formed a new band where it's got Paul Vollenbeck, who is amazing guitar player, Misha Zikanoff, and Stacy Dillard on saxophone and vocal, and that's it. But Misha and I have done duet gigs together as well, and I produced jazz concerts in my living room, duets. And where I brought Sheila Jordan in, I would end my season every year with Sheila Jordan and Cameron Brown, which is amazing. I had Anita Waddell singing here. And so the formula for the house concert was I would always make a huge platter of salmon niçoise because you could
She can cook, she can cook.
I would ask people to donate $20 so that the piano or whoever the duet was would get the money. I would have at least 20 people here. So for 1 hour of music, intimate setting. So such artists like Anita Waddell, who would come in, Dina DeRose would come in Europe. I had this one singer, unbelievable, Sin E from Denmark. I mean, these people are at the top of their vocal game, and to see them in a living room setting with just piano and voice, or with Sheila Jordan, it was piano and bass. Fantastic. And I'll post the videos where I have images of the series throughout the years. So beautiful, And I think that as a vocalist, sometimes bring it down. Just piano and voice, or just guitar and voice is genoeg. Klaarbent, as we say in Dutch. It's all good, That's all you need sometimes. Yeah.
Excelente.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So that's really incredible. And again, how do you pick a song?
Well, after listening to music, and also this is the other thing I used to do. there was in Amsterdam is a place called the Alto Cafe. Now, every Monday night, there was just a trio in there: piano, bass, drum. I would go there every Monday night, sit at the back of the bar. It's one of the things I did with a Coca-Cola because I had to drive my bicycle home. And I would listen to this trio and figure out like what I was attracted to. Besides the listening, it's always good. And I say this to all the young artists. So it's so important. You must go out and listen to the local musicians because they're going to play a song that you might not have ever thought of, you know. And so, and then I would go up to the band and say, what was that second song you played? You know, and then my homework begins also to listen to that song and many different artists doing it, and then to see if there's lyrics to it. And then if I can live the lyric, then it goes into the book.
You have to live the lyric.
You have to. It's I mean, it's just, if you can't, then why do it? I mean, there are certain songs that I know, it's like, I love this song, but I know I can't live it. It's, you know, it's not for me.
But you know, for example, but not for me. It has
Yeah.
a wonderful second, what's the word? Second,
Chorus, or
yes.
does it? I have to
Yeah.
Google. I have to
Yeah,
look. Oh,
yeah.
Anita Martell, if you're watching, type those lyrics in. She is.
I've heard that love's a game. I've heard that love's a game. I'm in trouble just the same. Am I a moth or flame? I'm all at sea. You have to sing the second chorus too.
Okay, it's going into my homework, baby. I'm just saying, you've got Mel. I'm gonna do it, babe. I love it.
The second verse or whatever it's called, I think is better than the first even.
Ah, love it, love it. See, you learn. You know, I also think as an artist, we're gonna learn until.
Yeah, I mean I don't remember it, but it said like you know every marriage plot
Yes.
ends with a married knot, but
Oh, yeah.
there's no knot for me.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
A genius.
Yeah, though that's the whole thing. The way these people wrote these lyrics, I mean, these are American classic. It's jazz is a gift to the world, and people like Cole Porter, people, you know, Gershwin. I mean, they wrote these timeless gems. They're little baby gems. They're just diamonds, you know. And you could, and I will spend a lifetime learning about this music, this art form, this form of storytelling and communication. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we all talk about George Gershwin, but he had a very, very clever brother.
Oh yeah, Ira. Hello, exactly. And they, you know, it's like
and Cole Porter
yeah.
and Frank Lesser,
Oh,
who were able to write the words and the music.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I think we'll be studying that until we all go to heaven and meet up with them in heaven and have a big.
I can't remember your song list. What is there?
Let's see, hold on.
I can't even remember my song list. You know.
Oh, you're so funny. You want to do the Cole Porter song? Let's do a Porter song.
Yes.
Let's
You
do-
so nice to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Now,
Oh, I'm itching. I'm itching to perform. Oh my goodness.
you'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire, while the breeze on high sang a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire. Under stars drift by the winter, under an August moon burning bright. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. Solo, baby, come on, Mish. Yeah. 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 Misha, you'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire. No matter the breeze on high, sang a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire. Under stars drift, no matter winter. Under an August moon burning bright, you'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to, and love to come home to, and love to come home to, and love.
Whoa!
In the house. 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Standard time. All right. Just
Oh
saying.
my goodness.
That's such a cute song. Now listen, guys, I am single, so I can live. I'm fantasizing about. I am fantasizing.
By the way, this is a great place if you're single and
Misha's
you
single too.
and-
You gotta find
and-
him a woman.
got to find.
He's a piano player. I mean, it's this COVID has. I mean, once
Well,
it's up,
this is a good opportunity. What is your dream mate?
oh me, someone who can make me laugh.
Both of you.
All right, Misha, what's your dream girlfriend or wife?
What do you mean?
Like
Should I describe how she looks like?
how she looks and what's like for me, it has to be somebody that's going to be honest, who can make me laugh. You know, I mean, that to me, that's because
Reliable.
I can cook. So I mean, I got that covered. Misha, describe the woman of your dreams, darling.
Oh my God, I don't know. It's like honest, kind, reliable, beautiful. And she must love jazz.
She must, yeah, of course. I'm just saying. I mean, that goes without saying. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a funny thing because without the Zoom, I would never have met you guys.
Oh.
But now that I've met you, I'm very frustrated that I can't just hop over to Brooklyn.
Exactly, and have a cup
And-
of coffee. I
and-
had a croissant for him and coffee and fruit for him this morning.
And forget about the coffee, whiskey,
Oh,
now we're talking.
oh, my bar is always filled.
and maybe do a duet or two.
Yes. When you're here in New York, you're coming here to my house. We're gonna do a house concert together. We'll have some fun.
Oh my goodness, with the salmon because I keep kosher sort of. I don't eat shrimp.
No, the salmon is swamp. I'm gonna put the pictures. You'll see how beautiful the platter is. It has watercress, it has egg and salmon. Yummy.
Misha can have the shrimp.
Yes. It's the funniest.
The thing is, I also have a shrimp story, but this is about you guys. So, what's your, you know what? Do you do, my favorite Cole Porter would probably be Every Time
Oh,
I Say Goodbye.
die a little.
Next time.
Oh yeah, next time we'll work on that because I
But
love
how
it.
strange the change from major to minor. Oh. And the great thing about that is that it's not the song. It's not changing from major to minor, and he's so smart. And Misha, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's so Cole Porter is so smart that that only the musicians know that.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
Such a such a genius,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's.
and not even Jewish.
I mean, hello. What's that? I mean, I'm like
So,
confused.
so I have to tell you now one story. There's a story that Cole Porter wasn't doing too well
Okay.
before he broke in, and he was sitting with Irving Berlin
Oh,
and with some other Jewish songwriters, and they said, Cole, you got to get some Jewish stuff in your some East European stuff. And the next year he came out with a song that goes ya ba bye ya ba ba bye ya ba 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 bye ba bye night and day. He
yeah.
said, Cole, you're learning something.
My God, I love it. No matter, darling.
And the chorus ya da day ya ba ba bye ba bye ya da 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 bye ba bye ba bye ba ba bye ba bye. Right?
Exactly. That's smart. That's like hysterical.
So you gotta love Cole Porter. And what else? I want to hear more songs. You have two more songs?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. There's Nina Simone's birthday we just celebrated Nina Simone's birthday. So let me look around. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do a song that I think she made famous, and it's called "Wild Is the Wind." Love me, say you do. Let me fly away with you, for my love is like the wind, and wild is the wind. Give me more than one caress, satisfy this hungriness. Let the wind blow through your heart. Wild is the wind. You touch me, I hear the sounds of manolens. You kiss me, it's with your kiss my life begins. You spring to me, all things to me. Your life itself, like the leaves cling to a tree. Oh, my darling, cling to me, for we're creatures of the wind, and wild is the wind. Wild is the wind, wild, 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 wild is the wind.
Incredible, incredible. You mentioned Sheila Jordan,
Oh, I love Sheila. God.
my teacher and mentor, together with Anita.
Oh yeah. These women, I mean, they're just they're master like to watch Sheila Jordan's concert, it's just a master class. I mean, of course it's music, but it's an hour or whatever of a master class. Anita Waddell is absolutely the same way. These women are, to me, the top storytellers. They can take a song and you're just mesmerized, you know. And when it comes to like male vocalists, you know, there's Mark Murphy that, you know, I mean, I'm in love with the way he always knew how to tell a story in a song. Kurt Elling is, to me, modern day jazz master in motion. And I've taken a few classes with him when he lived in New York. And, you know, this, and one thing I do want to say, there's very few people on walking in the jazz world that can actually do both of these things on a top level, meaning that they can perform and they are the most brilliant vocalist and artist. And then when you get them in a teaching situation, that is just on that level as well. And I'm saying there are very few of them out there. I mean, please, nobody can say that that's not true. I mean, the people that I think are brilliant teachers and brilliant artists, Kurt Elling, Anita Waddell, Mark Murphy, you know, I mean, these people actually could do it at that top level. It's just, it's amazing to me. You know, that to me is just truly a gift to have both of those talents on that level. Yeah.
So Perez, you've given me an idea.
Tell me, darling, yeah.
Here's my idea. I've interviewed maybe 6 or 7 international singers and musicians, and we should have a little Zoom get together.
Absolutely.
Right, where there's a latency issue, but if the song is, you know, slow, and you just play a chord or whatever, Misha, maybe you'll come,
Of course it.
and we'll invite Sheila and Anita. Sheila was on the show,
Oh,
and Anita and Trudy and Paul Keller,
oh, I love.
and we'll just have like a vocal jazz love. You've Got Mel.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're in. We're totally in. That's a beautiful idea, actually. That's fabulous. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's
We'll see
incredible.
that. Yeah.
So before you guys take a bow and until the next time, you have one more song on the your encore. What is that?
Oh, this is a beautiful song. Sarah Vaughan made this one famous, and this is one of the songs that, if I knew then,
Okay.
this is one of the songs that I heard at the Cafe Alto in Amsterdam, and the guys just played the song. I instantly fell in love with it, and also all the musicians that I brought this chart up, they love to solo over these changes. So for me, I love singing it, and the musicians love, you know, because the changes are fun in the song.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just like, it's awesome.
251 is always fun.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but 63251 is even more fun.
Even more fun, you know. It's all fun.
I love it. Okay, darling. If I knew then what I know now, if I knew then you'd be here now, I'd trade the world and its gold to have it to hold the one thing in life I lost. If I knew then what I
Rhythm upon a mind, if I knew then what I know now. So, babe. Yeah. 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 If I knew then what I know now, if I knew then you'd be here now, I'd trade the world and its gold to have and to hold the one thing in life I lost. If I knew then what I know now, we would never have drifted apart. If I had only taken your dreams, never thought of mine. If I knew then what I know now.
Stand up and take a bow, you two.
Okay.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Mel. We love
We're not finished though.
fantastic.
Have you watched any episodes of You've Got Mel?
Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I have a feeling a question is coming my way.
I mean, I'm a vocal jazz lover, just as you are, but I'm also a lover of the Beatles.
Of course.
I mean, talk about stories and their whole history and how they really did touch an entire generation. Yes. So, what is your favorite Beatles song, Mel?
Oh, are you serious?
I am. Darling, come on. What is,
Piano not working. Ah. Here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of her hand. Nobody can deny there's something there.
Here, there, and every year. It's beautiful.
That's my favorite.
He's so good. Oh. I think it's his favorite song too. Now he's always there. Oh God, it's beautiful. It's just,
I love it. Yeah.
yeah, it's just, it's, yeah, the beat. I mean, it's so hard to choose a Beatles song.
Well,
but
we have 3 minutes, Perez. So
okay,
choose
I'm
one.
gonna mention two. Okay, so the long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door. I love the long and winding road. And then this one, I love this one. Who knows how long I've loved?
Ah, that's my other favorite one.
I love.
What's that? Misha can play it for you.
Never really matter.
It's all 1645, 1625.
I will.
Ah!
If I ever saw you, I did not catch your name, but it doesn't really matter. I will love you all the same. Love you forever and forever. I love you with all my heart.
Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. So if by chance I find you, let the song fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear me to you. Oh, you know I will.
I played approximately changes.
He was good. Still again. Got it, baby.
That was incredible.
It's such a pretty song.
And that's my other
That's your
favorite
other go-to.
song.
I love it, Mel. I'm just saying, it's so, you know, what, and it's so hard to choose a song from the Beatles because if, you know, there's such a web of beautiful songs that they've written throughout the years. It's, you know, we should actually, Mel, here's another idea. You should have just a Beatles, to like a Beatles Zoom where everybody does a Beatles song.
That's an idea.
It's, yeah, because I mean, there's so much you can take from the Beatles. I mean, it's just, those men are just, all of them, it's so talented. I mean, I love, also through the Beatles, I discovered, the guitar player, Eric Clapton. Oh, you know, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's such a beautiful, beautiful, music is the gift of life and it keeps you happy. And it also keeps me out of trouble.
Well, you guys have certainly made me happy and kept me out of trouble. And please share this to the end of the world and back. It was an incredible interview,
Yes,
performance.
thank you. It was our pleasure. And once again, I have to thank Anita Waddell for introducing us. And
Thank you, Anita. Mwah.
we love you, darling. And here, once again, Misha Zieganoff.
Thank you.
Большое спасибо.
Большое спасибо вам.
Вы играете очень-очень хорошо.
Спасибо.
Я люблю.
Спасибо. Thank you.
Thank you so much, darling.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.